Welcome in, everybody, to the Sweeney Center, and Happy New Year. Here we go, the conference opener for the Summit League, Kansas City. The Kansas City Roos versus the South Dakota Coyotes. Now, here with my color commentator, Titus Holmes, I'm Gunter. Welcome in. We're going to be in for a fun one, don't you think here, Titus?
Oh, yeah, we're excited to be with you guys. The first home opener of the new year, and it begins with conference play. We couldn't be more excited to be here with you guys. Thank you for joining Zach and Titus today with Roo TV.
Starters for South Dakota are Caleb Stewart, Max Burchell, Chase Forte, Paul Bruns, and Cameron Finns. Meanwhile, for the Roos, you got Jason Petty, Babacar Giallo, Jamar Brown, Melvin Abonkali, and Cameron Foss. The Yotes did win the tip-off, and they have the ball.
The Roos open up in man defense, switching screens and hedging over them.
Nearly a steal there for the Roos, but 2 points on the board for Cameron Finns.
This game's going to be very interesting as South Dakota opens up a man press. Let's see how the Roos handle the pressure.
Giallo recently moved to point guard, and it has been an absolute game changer for the Roos, going winless against Division I to start the season, and now we're on a 4-game win streak as Cameron Foss just barely misses a three. Petty now taking a shot from deep, also misses, and
great hustle by the
Giallo
Roos
with the rebound.
He almost took the 2 for $1 shot, but Cameron Foss put it on the floor. It's a hard take, barely rims out.
And that's going to be a 4th offensive chance for the Roos on this possession.
Really crashing the boards and showing how much this conference opener means to them. Pretty packed house there tonight.
Oh, yeah. Foss now with the ball out to Brown. Giallo. And now Brown thought about taking a three, but takes a mid-range 2-point shot, gets his own rebound, puts up a three, and puts
Talk
it
about
right
hustle.
in.
Missing the pull-up mid-range, grabbing the board and shooting the three. Takes some skill to do that, Zach.
As we just read here, the Roos average almost 10 3-point shots, not shots, but made shots per game.
Yeah, really shooting the shot attempts increasing, especially with Kashim and Devontae Hall coming off the bench. Can't wait to see as the big man works hard down the low for South Dakota.
Finns there misses his shot, and I believe that was a foul on. Yes, it was a foul on number 3, Max Burchell for the Yotes.
Diallo doing just fine handling the man press, but bringing the ball up the court for the Roos. Handling the pressure very well.
Foss now with the ball to Brown. Giallo. Oh, nice long pass out to Brown, but Brown misses his shot. If Abonkali puts up a 2.
You know, some grown men going to work today, man. They always say bored man gets paid, and some players are trying to get paid today.
A lot of people who pay attention here in the Summit League aren't huge fans of Abonkali, but he has been putting in work lately on the boards, putting up shots. I mean, I don't see anything to complain about.
You know, you're not doing something right if you don't have haters, Zach. So that's
true.
That's good. He's going up there and competing at a high level each and every night.
Giallo with the ball now for the Roos. Out to Brown.
He's doing a great job facilitating. Now he puts the ball on the floor.
Petty making himself known, and they're going to call a shot clock violation on the Roos. That's one thing that the Roos had. That's one thing that the Roos really did wrong when they were playing Iowa State and Creighton early in the season, is that they just wound down the shot clock as far as they could, and that resulted in quite a few shot clock violations.
Yeah, just got to be more aware of the shot clock. As an air ball by number 1 for South.
Stewart.
Yeah, a good step back, just not be able to cash it in.
But on the topic of a Bonkely, you're looking at 5 rebounds, 5.6 points per game, and he's only got 7 assists. But as a steal there on the inbound by number 23, and a 3.
See, those are the plays you can't have in transition basketball. Steal in a quick 3, tie ball game.
5-5 with 16:20 left in the first half as Giallo has the ball.
Cameron Foss handling the pressure well.
Bonkely now with the ball. Tried to look for a pass, hands it off to Jamar Brown, who puts up a little bit almost from the free throw line, but short, rebounded by the Yotes.
That's a good shot, though. Good floater. You like to see him taking shots, being confident in his ability to score. Great double team by the Roos in the paint.
Pretty much triple team. Caleb Stewart with another 3 bounces off the rim, rebounded by Jamar Brown.
Boy, Caleb Stewart is not afraid to shoot the ball. He's shooting about 3 contested shots, tough shots. And I don't think he'll stop anytime soon. I think coach is giving him the green light.
These Yotes they are not afraid to shoot the ball as Jamar Brown puts up 2 points.
Great free by Petty.
But yeah, no, these Yotes, they are not afraid to shoot the ball, averaging 86.6 points per game.
Yeah, and this game, 5 minutes in, scores 7-7. Pretty fast paced, don't you think?
Oh yeah. The problem with the Yotes is not their offense. They haven't scored less than 77 in a game this season. It's their defense. As a ball was kicked off the Yotes out of bounds, and we're taking our first media timeout. 15:01 left in the first half. It's 7-7. Back here in Kansas City, as the Roos are tied with the South Dakota Coyotes 7-7 with 15 minutes and 1 second left in the first half. Titus, what are you noticing?
This game is very fast tempo. You know, it's different from when they play NAIA schools because they're getting in their offensive sets and half courts and executing at a high level. Not a lot of one-on-one ball movement, and making the best of each play.
Giallo collects the inbound and passes immediately out to Jamar Brown. Brown found a little bit of trouble, but gets it out to Giallo. Giallo puts up a 3. Oh, just off the rim. Last touched, out of bounds. Last touch by South Dakota. Roos retained possession. And that's one thing that I think the Roos are really good at is getting second chances.
Yeah, both their teams are crashing hard. Jamar Brown has been doing it all year, but just been showing how much the team wants to win.
This team took a big slide when Jamar Brown was out with an undisclosed injury. Jason Petty tried to find a three-point shot, couldn't. And Jallo, I believe, picks up his first foul trying to
And that's a good
steal
foul,
the ball.
stopping the fast break. He probably would have went and slammed in.
Oh, yeah. I think that is absolutely the right move to foul the fast break there.
But the Roos have 3 turnovers to the South Dakota's 0. That has to change if they want to continue winning this game.
As mentioned earlier, South Dakota is really good at finding shots, but they're also good at giving them up. As South Dakota's trying to find a three-point shot, but just cannot. The Roos pressure was too much. As number 12, Isaac Bruns, takes the ball into the paint and puts up a shot.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. Of a pound, spin dribble, right into no help defense. As South Dakota gets a turnover on the double team as the first half-court turnover for the Roos. They've been handling the press well all day.
They called it a jump ball, and the Roos retained possession.
Good, good.
But the pressure on the inbounds has been getting to the Roos so far. I think that's going to be a big point of emphasis in the halftime break.
Especially down the stretch.
Jallo finds a spot to put up a three and completely airballs it.
Yeah, coach wasn't too happy with that shot. Devontae Hall coming right in after that shot. Great hands by Jamar Brown as he gets the steal. Pushing in transition. Take it off to denied by number 11, Dre Bullock with a chase down block. Out on the Roos as Jamar Brown was out of bounds. Timeout by the Roos. And we'll be right back after their timeout as they gather in the huddle to see what they need to do to gather their steps.
Back with you after a short little water break there. And the Coyotes have the ball after just an enormous block on a Jamar Brown shot.
Yeah, that was a real chase down like block as Devontae Hall is matching the energy from the South Dakotas by picking up their guards full court. I like the intensity coming right off the bench and setting the tone. That JUCO-like background increases at this Division I level for Devontae Hall. As he gets a hands on, almost get the steal, but the ball tips out of bounds.
Hall's got some energy radiating off of him right now. He is playing focused. You can see it in his eyes.
I love the decision to bring him off the bench. You know, he's a hungry player. As Jamar Brown gets the rebound.
Hands it off to Devontae Hall.
You know, some guys are just built for it, and Devontae Hall seems from that JUCO background, you know, all dogs go JUCO, and he showed himself to be ready for it.
With the recent ruling in the Diego Pavia case, as Jamar Brown rains a three.
That was from way downtown, deep three.
But with the recent Diego Pavia JUCO ruling, could be seeing an increase in JUCO players coming out and coming to schools like Kansas City.
And can you blame them? You get 2 free years of, not free, but eligibility that does not go against your Division I record. As we have number 32, Ashton Smith at the free throw line, shooting 2 after he was fouled by Ibankale. Roos have a 10-9 lead over the Coyotes. As he knocks
into a 10-10 tie. EJ comes in for the Roos.
The Coyotes switched 4 of their players subbing in.
And the second free throw rolls off. The Sweeney Center fans were not very loud on the first one, but they got a little bit louder there on the second.
Oh, yeah.
May have caused a little bit of a distraction there.
They can have a huge effect on this game the louder they get. I'm telling you, it's a packed house in here tonight.
It can get loud in here. I've seen it.
Cameron Foss with the dribble drive.
Devontae Hall. Oh! At the shot clock buzzer.
A tough step back. Gathers, step backs over the taller defender, floats in the air, and cashes the mid-range. Tough shot by Devontae Hall.
The Roos are starting to pick up a lot of fouls there in the paint.
As Chase Forte with the drive gets fouled after this intermediate timeout, he'll be shooting 2 from the line.
We'll be right back. .11:45 remaining in the first half. Roos are up 12-10, but they're also up 3-1 on the fouls. So I think the Roos need to start crashing the paint, drawing more fouls. What do you think?
I could agree. You know, playing solid defense, it'd be easier if they switched to help off the defender's hedge and sprint back to the man instead of going over the screen, reaching in, causing them to draw those fouls.
Chase Forte hits the first free throw, and his second to tie is coming up. He switches it. Giallo gets the ball out to Devontae Hall, who's having a little bit of trouble. And quite a bit is happening right now. I think Jamar Brown had his mouth guard out. Oh, no, he's got something in his nose. I guess he got a bloody nose.
His nose was bleeding. Devontae Hall setting up the play for the Roos as they orchestrate their offense. Cameron Foss takes a 3, and it's good. Rattles in for the Traski.
15-12 your score is Chase Forte with the ball. And Devontae Hall got hit in the face.
Jevin Hill with the illegal screen. Ref caught, didn't like that one. Offensive foul, Roos ball.
As I said earlier, I think this pressure might be getting to the Roos, but this inbound was just fine.
Especially down the stretch, you know. It's concerning now, but it's fine now, but it'll be concerning later. Excuse me. Devontae Hall with the drive and dish to Jason Petty, and he knocks down the 3.
Petty's hand was actually hit on that, but
you love
he still made it.
Yeah, he still made it. You love to see the orchestration by Devontae Hall coming in and making an immediate impact.
Oh.
Paul Bruns with the respond with the 3.
Paul Bruns is going to have an impact on this game. He's not the leading scorer for the Yotes. That would be Chase Forte, averaging 15.3 points per game. But he will make an impact. Lay that play out for me. I missed it watching the looking at the game notes.
Roos will be ready to inbound. Just another great hustle ball, 50-50 play, and the Roos just are just making them at the moment. That's exactly what have the lead, 18-15.
Petty inbounds to Abonkali to Devontae Hall. Back out to Petty, who thought about taking a three but had a man in his face. Jamar Brown playing tough.
He's going to take up the contested three. It is no good. Chase Forte bringing the ball up for the Coyotes. What a crazy in and out spin. Dish to his big man, who big man cannot finish. Number 54, Cameron Friends. Devontae Hall pushing the ball up in fast break. Slows it down and sets up the half-court offense. You'll see a lot more in this game compared to the other Roos games. They're just slowing it down and setting up their offense. They trust their players, and it's good to see.
One notable thing about the Roos right now is that Anderson Kopp has not dressed for the last several games. And he's not dressed tonight either. We're not entirely sure what has been going on with him, but we're going to figure it out soon.
Yes, that is of concern. Roos playing tremendous defense, hustling to the ball, closing out on defenders.
Cameron Fins is just really large. That's all I have to say about him.
Yeah, that's just over the smaller Jason Petty defender. Great defense, just better offense. He's 7 foot. What do you expect?
7-foot junior out of Iowa. I mean, he hasn't taken control of this game, but he's certainly made an impact.
Caleb Stewart subbing in for the Coyotes, as well as
Jallo comes back in for the Roos.
As Devontae Hall will get a rest. Great job coming in off the bench, giving their full court pressure, handling the ball and assisting, playmaking for his team. Gotta love it from the point guard position.
Hall taking up 5 minutes, getting 2 points. Is that a foul on the Roos? No, it's a foul. It's
out of bounds on the Coyotes.
Out of bounds on the Yotes.
Really wondering when we're going to see Kasheem Grady in this game. As there's 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Roos lead 18-17. Still in their half-court offense right now. Jason Petty coming off the double screen. Pump fakes. He'll take the three. And it is good. Another rattled-in three for Jason Petty.
21-17 currently with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. And the Roos are looking really good.
Yes, they are, as Isaac Bruns takes the mid-range jumper, cashes it in. Really love how the Roos are handling the Coyotes. Oh, Jamar Brown with another contested three.
Off
Short.
the front rim.
Yeah. That was off one pass. They could have got a lot more ball movement before he shot that.
And I think that's what they were hoping for, but, you know, sometimes, as we reach the under 8 timeout, but sometimes, you know, you just think you got the shot and you take it. But
yeah, and Jamar Brown is their leading scorer, so you never really upset when he takes a contested shot, because most of the time they're going to go in.
All right, we'll be right back after the under 8 timeout. All right, back with you here at 7:37 left in the first half. Roos are up 21-19. We'll be taking a little bit of a look around the league, around the Summit League here after the under 4 timeout. But right now, I just want to point out the fact that Omaha is up 30-18 over North Dakota.
And it's funny, me and Zach were just discussing that before the tip-off of this game, and we were just saying that North Dakota's schedule little sus.
They almost beat Alabama, but not looking too good here against Omaha. Regardless, here come the Yotes as Caleb Stewart here passes out to Isaac Bruns. Bruns takes a 3, no good.
Tough
Jamar
step
Brown
back.
Rebound.
Late in the shot clock, you're not mad at that shot as a head coach.
Pass into a Bonkley. A Bonkley puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Bruns. Isaac Bruns.
Tough take by Isaac Bruns, and the fast break just laying Diallo. Cameron Foss takes
Foss
the
takes
open
an
three.
open 3. No good. Rebound again, Isaac Bruns.
Those are also one of those shots. You're not mad at it. It's an open 3, but still, you can always find a better one than a one-pass dribble shot. Wild
But if that
layup.
had gone in, I would have lost my mind.
Yeah, Dre Bullock with a wild late contested layup. Jamar driving baseline, and he gets fouled. Isaac Bruns pick up another foul. You like to see Jamar Brown continuously being aggressive and not just settling for the 3, but also driving, getting 2 feet in the paint, either going up or facilitating for others. As Diallo inbounds the ball for the Roos, Jamar Brown has the top of the key. Roos just really executed their offense to perfection today.
Foss with the ball now.
Limited turnovers, lessons in transition. Just being patient until they find a shot they like.
Jallo gets the ball knocked out of bounds by Chase Forte there. Turnovers are now even 3-3.
3-3, correct.
And fouls are also even 3-3, something that we were talking about at the under 12 timeout.
3 seconds left on the shot clock as Jason Petty inbounds for the Roos. Let's see what they draw up here. Jamar Brown off the double screen. He takes a contested 3. Oh, rattles in and out.
He's been taking some wild shots there, but like you said, he's their leading scorer, so you kind of expect that sometimes.
Can never be upset at it. Great ball moving by the Coyotes. Oh,
what a steal!
Jamar,
He just ripped that out of Forte's hand.
He did. Jamar Brown is a player that's not afraid to get down into the nitty-gritty to help his team win.
Looking at the replay, I think it just went pretty much to Brown.
Yeah, because they were moving the ball consistently. Swing pass as Diallo brings the ball up for the Roos.
Something that we were talking about a little bit ago is that I think the Roos should start trying to go into the paint and draw some fouls, but that's just not what they're doing.
Yeah, their offense is a lot of coming off double screens and catching and shoot the 3s as the big man goes to work. And Ockley with a layup over the smaller defender.
I think I just saw, the Roos are 9 of 26 from the field, but 5 of 15 from the 3.
Yeah, that's not a bad percentage either.
33% from the line, from the arc is not that bad at all.
Jason Petty with the steal, and he gets the layup.
25-21 Roos.
A wide open 3 for Caleb Stewart. It is no good.
Roos get the rebound.
As they look to slow down.
Great communication from the bench there, letting Petty know the ball was coming towards him. Airballs that 3, Petty does.
Great hustle by Jamar Brown to save it.
This is just a well-oiled machine here, the Roos are.
Oh, yeah. You can tell whatever practice the intensity they've been at has been showing in the game big time. As Diallo splits the double team, Cameron Foss pump fakes, puts the ball on the floor. Oh, rims in and out. That was great patience by Cameron Foss to come to 2 feet, pump fake, and just a little hook shot that just rolls right out. Cardi's looking to slow down and set up the offense. As Jason Petty picks up the foul. Little reach-in foul. Solid defense. Kasheem Grady checks in to the game for the first time. Excited to see how he does. He's a great playmaker for the Roos, especially offensively. He's a threat, can shoot the 3 and put the ball on the floor.
A little bit of a stat that I just noticed is that the Yotes are 3 of 4 from the line. Meanwhile, the Roos don't have an attempt.
As Kasheem Grady checks into the game, he grabs the board. Number 2, Shea Eberwine with the foul.
As we have reached the under 4, when we come back, I'm going to give you the look around the league and see just how the rest of the Summit League is doing. But we'll be right back. .357 remaining here in the first half as the Roos are up 25-21. We're going to take a little bit of a look around the league real quick. Omaha is currently up 36-24 over North Dakota and is shooting 70% from the field. Meanwhile, the only other game going on right now is St. Thomas up 34-26 over North Dakota State. The third game in the league, Denver at South Dakota State, starts here in just about 18 minutes. Now, the Roos back to the game here in front of us. Giallo has the ball, passes out to Foss. As Grady takes a nice mid-range but misses. Rebounded by EJ.
That was a tough step back too. Contested mid-range. Would you like the confidence for him to shoot it? Jamar Brown going baseline again. Pump faking, coming to 2 feet. Dishing, finding open player, Cameron Foss.
I thought he may have traveled there, but he didn't. As
Cameron Foss puts it on the floor with the floater. Great patience by Foss and Brown.
Roos taking what I believe is their biggest lead of the game to, at 6, 27-21. Let's get a little bit of a fact check on that, as the largest lead is, yes, 6.
I think the Roos are calling a play for Cameron Foss, you know, a pick and pop, pick and roll maybe. Oh, Diallo takes it, takes the mid-range, and it is good. Great execution to follow the coach's game plan by the Roos. You love the intensity they're bringing to this game as they have a 29-21 lead over the Coyotes. Kasheem Brady with a great defense as a turnover by the Coyotes. Isaac Bruns with the turnover. Great hustle to slide your feet and step in front of the defender.
The 70-point marker has been the success point for the Roos since Marvin Menzies took over in 22 and 23. Typically when they score 70, they end up being the winner, but currently it's looking like they're only on pace for about 60.
And you know why? Because they're executing in the half court. It's not a lot of fast break buckets as Cameron Foss takes the three.
Really, really solid attempt to bring that ball back in bounds by Chase Forte. But unfortunately, it didn't go his way as the Roos retained possession on this.
Cameron Foss inbounds the ball, hands it to Jamar Brown. Cameron Foss takes a three. It is no good, but the Roos continue to hustle on the offensive end of the board.
Foss just hasn't found his shot behind the three.
He hasn't, but you know what they say to all shooters? Keep shooting.
It's his shot. He just needs to find it again.
Correct. As they feed the ball inside to EJ.
EJ trying to find a
shot clock violation.
Don't know that I agree with that call. I think the ball was out of bounds by the time the buzzer.
I'd have to agree. I think it was at least a half a second on the clock at least.
But I'm not trying to get fined here. Chase Forte with the ball. Puts up a little bit of a floater.
Ashton Smith with the putback dunk after the missed layup. Roos still maintaining a 6-point lead as Diallo handles the ball off the court and just floats it in. He's doing a terrific job handling the pressure and making baskets and playmaking as the point.
I've watched Giallo for the last 2 seasons. This is the best I've ever seen him play.
He just seems so confident as he kicks it up to Kasheem Brady, who pushes in transition, and he wants to float. It's great fight by the board, but the Coyotes pull it up.
I think that Ashton Smith just got elbowed in the face by his own player.
I thought so too. Paul Bruns with a three as the
Yotes bring it back within 5. We're going to stick here during this timeout. 34.7 left in the first half. And right now, I mean, Giallo is the story of this game. Granted, he's only 2 for 4 from the field, 0 for 2 with 4 points. But
you know, basketball is a 5-on-5 sport. If you're playmaking for others, you're gonna stay on the court.
He's the point guard. I'm not, expecting everything from him.
Yeah.
But 3 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 defensive assists. He's just everywhere, right?
You know, and that's what a Keys player like him, it's going to go underrated, but he's contributing to winning. And that's what keeps players like him on the floor for the most minutes. Him, Diallo, Foss, Brown, all contributing to winning plays.
The Roos were on a 8-0 run at one point here just a few minutes ago, but the Yotes since are on a 5-2 run.
I think that's why the Roos want to just slow it down as they're in their half court. Cameron Foss with a tough 2 take. Rolls right off. 10 seconds left to go in the half.
It's just not falling for Foss right now.
It's not. And you're not mad at him to keep shooting, but, maybe, let's make a back door. Let's get the ball in the hoop before you keep taking contested shots.
He's 2 for 9 from the field and only 1 of 5 from 3. As with 5.2 seconds left, it's looking like the Yotes are going to get the last shot here. in the half. But that's not to say the Roos have not done a fantastic job in this half.
Fantastic on both ends of the floor.
And at least anecdotally, as an air ball by the Yotes to end the half. But I'm going to finish the half on this thought. At least anecdotally, the Roos are a second half team. They make their adjustments and they come out hot. So I'm excited to see what happens after this 15-minute break.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Roos came out in a full court press as well, bringing in the intensity, matching the intensity as the Coyotes. But on the offensive end, Cameron Foss is over 5 from 3. I bet he's going to hit one. I'm excited to see this next second half.
We got to get out of this little area here for a second, but we will be back after the halftime break. All right, back here with you from the Sweeney Center in Kansas City, Missouri. The Roos are up 36-21. And we got about 30 seconds here before the second half starts. But what we were just talking about here off the mic, the Roos defense has been the story of this game.
Yeah, like Zach said, the Coyotes are averaging above 80 points per game. The Roos have held them to 26 at half. Now, we were discussing both teams like to push forward in the second half, but still, that is outstanding, showing the defensive emphasis the Roos took out during their weekly practice to prepare for this conference game, Zach.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane. 86.6 points per game, and to get to that, they will need to score 61 in the second half.
And that'll be tough the way the Roos are slowing the offensive down in the half court. It's not a lot of transition buckets. They're both in their half court, setting up the offense, and the Roos are just executing at a higher level. That's exactly why they have the lead at this time.
Here we're seeing the Roos and the Yotes getting set up for the second half as the Yotes are going to inbound the ball. It is Max Burchell set to inbound. As Chase Forte got the inbound and passed out to Caleb Stewart, but he got the ball right back, taking it into the paint, tried to put up a shot, passed it to the big man Cameron Finns.
And Diallo with the smart foul. We got to see him make a couple free throws before he can just get away with an easy layup.
First team foul of the half, only 15 seconds into the half. But like you said, it was pretty smart. Finn setting up to take his first. It's good.
Knocks down the first. I want to give a shout out to Miss Janita Holmes. I see you with the comment. Thank you, Mom.
Second is also good. Continuing with the full court pressure there are the Yotes.
They are, as they cut the lead down to 3. Let's see how the Roos continue executing their offense. Half court set. Diallo just so patient, so calm. Just looks so confident out there.
Now, coming into this game, the Roos were 3.5-point favorites. I don't know. I haven't really been paying too close of attention to the lines aside from the Wichita State line.
As Petty goes to Jaws and will be head to the free throw line.
Where they were, I believe, 14-point dogs and won by 12. But this is the first time in a while I've seen them as favorites.
Yeah, and they should be, man. They have a great squad, you know, and they're on a 4-game winning streak. They're putting the pieces together at the right time, right midway through the break, as Jason Petty takes the front end of the 2 free throws.
Misses the first, but that was also only the first free throw attempt of the game for the Roos.
Really?
Made the second, brings it back up to a 4-point game. Now, the Roos are out rebounding the Yotes 24-16 and also have less turnovers, 4-6. It's Chase Forte. Out to Max Burchell, who missed the 3.
Yeah, that was a tough 3. That was an air ball, but good box out by Jamar Brown to let the ball go out of bounds on this. The player couldn't grab it.
Giallo collects the inbound. Shed the defender.
So calm, you know, easy crossovers, half spins, nothing too fancy, just bring the ball up the court. As Diallo comes off the screen, the ball's tipped and it's a turnover. Coyotes puts in transition.
2 shots from Max Burchell after a good foul by, I believe that was Abonkali, who just caught up.
Yeah, I didn't like that call. You know, that was a transition. You got to go up and make that layup.
I didn't like
He
that.
shot away from the contact. You got to make that. Number 3, Max Burchell at the free throw line. Makes the first one. And knocks down the second, cuts the lead to 2 points for the Roos.
Fox with an open three, drains it.
I told you, shooters keep shooting, and he's going to knock down one in the second half.
You did say that, but he knocked down his one. Does that mean he's called for the rest of it?
I hope not.
No, I hope
for
not.
For the Roos' sake, as they get a steal, Jason Petty puts in transition.
Pass to Jamar Brown. Who
and one. Count the basket and the foul. He'll head to the free throw line. Great pass by Jason Petty to act like he's going up, but fake the layup and hit the pass. Great transition execution by the Roos.
Roos can tie their largest lead of the game here with a made free throw of 8. Makes it.
Converts, and the Roos have their largest lead of the game with 8 points, 38-30, with 18 minutes remaining in the second half.
Now, I do want to point out that the Roos are not issuing that full court pressure, as Cameron Foss got kicked in the head when he was on the ground out of bounds.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
But a foul was called on the rebound against the Roos. Forte inbounds to Finns, the big man.
You like to see the big-on-big matchup as DeMar Brown comes for the double team. Closes out on his defender. Great defense. The refs are being very, very generous with these calls in the second half, and it's early.
You call it generous, I call it stingy. Now, I do want to point out the big-on-big matchup is 7 feet against 6'8".
Big on big, that's huge on huge.
Just 4-inch difference on that.
Chase Forte knocks down the front end of the 2 free throws. Misses the second.
Rebound, Jamar Brown got right in front of the free throw shooter, Chase Forte. Trying to remember, there was a college game not too long ago that actually ended on a free throw that the free throw shooter got the rebound and put up a shot.
Diallo with a rare turnover for today. Isaac Bruns with a wild take as Jamar Brown gets fouled in transition.
That was just a massive collision.
Oh, yeah.
Did they call that on Petty?
No.
Oh, no, Petty's not even on the
Yeah,
floor.
he's on the bench.
I heard that they called it on number 1, but I thought I heard Roos, but it was very confusing to me. Brown trying to find a lane to pass, but ends up trying to.
He did travel. He didn't mean to drag that pivot, but he did. Trying to find an open player.
Now, the Roos still lead by 7, but lead to be cut here soon. As Ashton Smith checks in, as well as Dre Bullock. I don't think we've called his name yet. I don't know. He's played 9 minutes, but hasn't really done anything.
Great defense by Diallo. Just go straight up.
Now,
that was probably the most questionable call of the whole night. A great defensive possession and a block called a foul on Diallo. That's just disappointing because he works so hard on that defensive possession just for it to be ruined by a terrible foul call.
That's his third. So I think he's coming off. He's coming off for Hall. Forte makes first.
Does Devontae Hall checks in him since that is his third foul for Diallo?
Yes, that was Giallo's third. That's 5 fouls on the Roos here in the first 3 minutes of the second half. As Jake Brack is coming off the bench for the Yotes in place of Max Burchell. Tough inbound there for the Roos, but Hall does end up with it.
Handles the pressure very well as he sets up their half-court offense, as they've been doing all night.
Josh E.J. Oh, no, that's Cash Grady. Sheen Grady there with the ball.
Jamar Brown with a tough take, but it gets stopped in the paint by number 21, Jake Brack. Oh, great defense.
I think that actually went off the
As
chest
Jamar Brown
across.
looks to go, and as the fast break, he takes a layup. I think the crowd wanted a dunk, but 2 points is 2 points.
2 points is 2 points. A dunk would have lit up this crowd,
Oh,
but
yeah.
hey. 2 points, as we've said twice now, but
It is the truth.
the put up by Dre Bullock does not go in the rebound for the Roos.
Really impressed with the patience of the Roos. They have numbers in transition, but are really set on setting up their half-court offense. As Cameron Foss takes a three, and he is
spin
fouled.
move there by Hall.
Yeah, he's got some skill. He got the ball on the string, I can tell you that. When we come back, Cameron Foss will shoot 3 free throws. The Roos are leading 40-33 as we hit the under 16 mark.
Back with you here, 15:40 remaining in the game as the Roos lead by 7, 40-33. Now, I'm noticing as I'm looking around, there are quite a few red shirts in the crowd, but I can't tell if that's the Chiefs or South Dakota.
That's a great point, man. We're in Kansas City, and the Kansas City love their Chiefs. But to my left here, I'm seeing a whole bunch of South Dakota Coyote jerseys. They travel well as they root on their team, or there's their first conference play. If I was them, I wouldn't be disappointed in the performance. The Roos are just slightly outplaying them.
I'll have something to say about those fans here in a second. But Foss makes the first of 3 free throws that after that foul just before the timeout. Second is also good. extends the lead to the largest of the night at 9. Misses the last one.
Just barely in and out.
Now, what I wanted to say there is I am surprised, actually, about the South Dakota fans because I've been to Sioux Falls. First of all, another foul on the Roos.
That's the only one I actually think was a foul by the Roos.
But I've been to Sioux Falls. That alone is a 6-hour drive. It's painful.
Yeah.
Vermilion is further. So,
you know, they're obviously hoping their squad gets the win, but it's not looking too good at the moment. As Ashton Smith knocks down the first free throw. Roos thought to get some kids thought to get him to miss by screaming, but
hey, it almost worked.
It almost did. It barely rattled in.
Now, I kind of want to talk about these Roos jerseys here. They are nice.
I like them. Oh my goodness, Jamar Brown with the Euro step, with the goaltend, and he'll head to the free throw line. What a move! Euro through both defenders, floating out the air, and the defender didn't let the ball. With the goaltend.
They're going to look at it here instead of at the under 12. That doesn't make sense to me, but.
Yeah, what else do you think about the detail on the Roos jerseys?
Oh, it is. They are beautiful. These are some of my favorites.
Yeah.
I like the really dark blues, like they're almost navy blues. I like the light blues. These are gorgeous.
The gray with the slither of light blue, and they complemented well with the Anthony Edwards. Those Anthony Edwards are freshmen, I'm telling you, with the different colorways. The Roos look good, and they feeling good right now with a 44-35 lead over the Coyotes.
When you look good, you play good.
Oh, yeah, that's the truth.
In fact, thinking about it, I don't know if there's a uniform I don't like.
Honestly.
Maybe the yellow, but even then, that's still pretty clean.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Zach. I'd have to agree with you. These are my personal favorites right now.
This replay review is taking a little bit of time.
It is. It is. I don't mind chit-chatting.
I think they just came up with a decision. They're going to discuss it with their other official. And they're going to go back to the mon. Nope. Nope, they're letting the official, or they're letting the bench know. And they took the points off.
Okay, so he'll just shoot 2 at the free throw line. Still a great take and effort by Jamar Brown, as he be giving Roos energy and effort all season long.
First one's good. Second one right in. Roos lead 44-35, lead by 9. Fouls are 6-5, so the Roos have 1 before the Yotes are in the bonus. And the Yotes have 2 before the Roos are in the bonus. Third, oh, nice block.
Another questionable foul by the ref. As we clearly seen an all-ball block, but the ref disagreed. I think that was the most blatantest block I've ever seen that was called a foul.
First free throw by
Paul Bruns.
Paul Bruns is good. The second one misses, rebound, Foss.
No, ball does not lie.
Ball only half lies there.
Devontae Hall bringing the ball up, setting up as he coming off the screen. Oh, double crosses.
Actually,
Comes
broke
to
his
2
own ankles
feet.
there.
Kasheem Grady with the strong take as he gets the back, and he'll head back to the free throw line after getting fouled. I like Devontae Hall's double cross, coming to the paint, coming to his feet, and kicking out. Cameron Frost could easily shot that, but the unselfishness by his team to kick it to Kasheem to drive and get to the free throw line.
That is something.
That is why the Roos are winning this game, the unselfishness of each individual player.
That's something Coach Menzies preaches. Grady misses the first. He'll have one more shot here.
Still a lot of time in this ball game left, 15 minutes.
Makes the second. Yeah, this has been a slow half.
It has, compared to the first half. Chase Forte with the spin and lay to get the Coyotes 2 more points to cut into this deficit.
Bonkely with the ball right now for the Roos. Brown now with it.
Jamar Brown backing down on high post as the double team comes. He gets fouled as he tries to kick the ball out.
Might be homerism, but quite a few of these fouls on South Dakota I agree with.
Just happy to see it's going both ways. It's not a one-way call.
Both teams in the bonus now with just under 14 minutes left in the game.
It's going to be a lot of free throws at this second half. One interesting stat to point out, the Roos are winning the rebound battle 29-19.
Both teams have only missed 3 free throws so far.
As Jamar Brown knocks down the first one.
Turnovers also equal, 8-8, as Brown makes the second.
Making him the leading scorer for the whole night with a total of 17 points.
Another foul?
Yep, foul on Devontae Hall. Ref said he grabbed him.
Let's see, how close is Brown to a double-double? 3 rebounds. Or 7 steals, whichever comes first. Forte misses the front end of a 1-and-1, and the rebound goes the Roos way, as there was a lot of fighting, and I saw Grady get hit a few times.
Oh man, a couple elbows in there. Devontae Hall with the dribble handoff to Jamar Brown, who slows it down, kicks to Cameron Foss, pump fakes. They're looking to beat the post inside. Devontae Hall with a snatchback, pump fake. Great pass.
As the shot by Foss falls. The lead for the Roos is now 11 with 13-13 left in the game.
Devontae Hall with a smooth pump fake, got his defender in the air and then hit the dump off pass to the paint. Tough mid-range by number 1, Caleb Stewart, as Jamar gets the rebound off the miss.
Roos have a chance to break 50 on this possession. As I mentioned earlier, typically it is a race to 70 for Coach Menzies.
Another great dish.
Oh! Nearly a dunk by Bonkely, but he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line shooting 2.
You know what I think, Zach? Let Hall cook. Another isolation, and he gets past his defender and just gives another dump-off pass for the one more. He has another player at easy 2 points at the free throw line.
Bonkely at the line shooting 2. Misses the first in. He made the second, but are they calling a lane violation?
Oh, double violation. Oh, jump ball. Double violation on the Coyotes and the Roos, so they call it a jump ball. Possession arrow is to the Roos.
Interesting. And the Roos give it away, followed by a Jamar Brown foul. Now, you know what I think here, Titus?
What's that?
Let the boys play.
Yeah. A lot of dictating in the second half, but you just want to see the players play.
There are 17 fouls here in the first 8 minutes and 25 seconds.
And both teams
25.
Both teams are in the bonus too. It's early. It's early, Zach. Paul Bruns with the front end of the 1-and-1. Nails it. Some kid screaming affected his second shot, and he missed.
Grady gets the rebound. Nice little spin off. Devonta Hall with the ball now. And as you said, let him cook. What's he going to cook up this time? Cooks up a pass out to Grady. Grady almost loses the ball, but turns around, shoots it off.
Very tough fadeaway.
Rebound by Bruns.
Ooh. Always gets a steal, but it's good to keep your hands and the cookie jar.
Just reached 12 minutes left in the half in the game. And the Yotes with the ball. Shot off. Rebound Foss. That shot by Isaac Bruns just missed. Now Hall with the ball. Foul again. And we have just reached the under 12 timeout. When we come back, I am going to do yet another look around the league. And that foul is on the Yotes. So we'll be right back. All right, back here with 11:44 left in the game. The Roos are up 49-39. And Devonta Hall is going to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Number 3, Devonta Hall to the line, shooting 1-1.
Missed the first and missed the front end, but rebounded by Foss, and Hall has the ball again. Do the look around the league here in just a moment, but want to let this possession run out first. Little hook shot, but turns into I guess it wasn't a shot clock violation.
The Coyotes coming out with a lot more intensity after that timeout. You can see on the defensive end and more in looking to push and transition.
Shot. Even the athletic director is starting to talk about this.
Yeah, these calls are getting questionable, looking to keep certain teams in the game.
Also, the Roos over 30 defensive passes for personal foul, 10th team
10th team
foul.
foul. And now the Yotes are in double bonus.
Makes the front end of the 1 and 1.
Max Burchell. And there are, just an absolute load of substitutions here by South Dakota. Makes the second as well. It is 49-41. The Yotes are on a little bit of a run right now, but as I said here a few possessions ago, the Roos can now break 50 on this possession.
Devonta Hall rejecting the screen to the top of the key. Jamar
Cameron
Brown
Foss.
with a dribble handoff to Cameron Foss. Back to Devonta Hall.
He loses the ball, but it's picked up by Petty. Petty has 3 seconds to shoot. Cameron Foss has 1 second to shoot and missed. There were a few points that I would have called a foul there. But let's take a little bit of a look around the league as St. Thomas is tied with North Dakota State 72-72. Omaha is up 67-56 over North Dakota. And South Dakota State is absolutely blowing the doors off of Denver 33-14. There's your look around the league as this game is still going on. What a block there by Josh EJ.
Rejected.
I just noticed that Devonta Hall checked out for Babacar Diallo. And Babacar Diallo just
Got the steal.
got the steal. Here's Jason Petty with the ball. Out to E.J. Brown. Diallo loses the ball but regains it. Out to Foss. Foss drains the three. 52-41 now. And they finally break 50.
Diallo is being so impressive as he gets the steal and the
They're gonna
jump
call it a
ball.
Jump ball, possession, South Dakota.
Just being patient, not forcing, not running to the rim, backing down his defender, drawing the double team, kicking out to open Cameron Foss, who knocks down the three at the wing.
This team is best when it is slow and steady and methodical.
100%.
As
Caleb Stewart with a tough floater.
Here's Giallo with the ball out to Ibonkali. Ibonkali's had a lot of minutes tonight.
He has, and he's been doing well as he
Gets fouled.
backs down the defender. He'll head to the free throw line.
The Roos now in the double bonus. Ibonkali has played 23 minutes.
And I think because they're trying to match that big of the 7-footer Cameron Friends for the Coyotes.
That would make so much sense.
As he
Missed
misses
the
the
front.
front. But yeah, just that big dominant presence, you know, it makes the Coyotes hesitate a little bit to just go drive in there, take a tested layup.
Only player to not leave the floor yet for the Roos is Jamar Brown. As he makes the back end of the 2 shots.
The Roos have a 10-point lead with under 10 minutes to go in the game.
Now this is still a game.
110%.
Ibonkali, I thought, just got hit in the head there, but no call. Giallo now with the ball after a rebound.
Chase Forte struggling tonight for the Coyotes. Been looking for the foul call and just drive in, but the refs is not giving it to him. Jamar Brown on the high post. Goes for the shot hook and is no good. Cameron Foss with the rebound, though.
Brown with the 3, bounces off the back rim.
Dre Bullock with the tough finish, coming to 2 feet. As the coach tried to get the Coyotes bench hype.
Giallo finally found his way out of the back court. Foss now with the ball out to Giallo at the top of the arc. Into Ibonkali in the paint, puts up a shot, it's good, 55-45. 7:30 left in the game. Both teams in the double bonus already. As a 3 is no good there for Paul Bruns.
But Petty comes in and grabs the rebound. Strong board.
Ooh, nearly a steal there, for the Yotes, but we have reached the under 8 timeout. 7:04 left in the game. Roos up 55-45. We got ourselves a game here in the Sweeney Center in Kansas City, Missouri, and we'll be right back. All right, back here in Kansas City as South Dakota only has 7 minutes left to score 32 points in order to match their lowest score of the season.
And it's under 10 minutes. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm just going to keep quiet. I don't want to say anything. But the Roos have been playing outstanding defense, literally holding them to 45 points. I know that the Coyotes are frustrated with the performance as they're just expected to play at a higher level.
Giallo looking to get a pass off. 7 seconds for Petty, puts up a shot and it goes in.
Very tough. Bodying him and just turning around with the floater on the baseline. Great, tough shot by Jason Petty.
Oh, and almost a steal there by Petty.
Great hustle. Dives on the floor, just rolls out of bounds.
Pass into Chase Forte. Put up shot by Caleb Stewart, no good, rebounded by the Roos.
Diallo still handling the press terrific. I think he has about 1 turnover for tonight, and that wasn't in the press. That was in a half-court offense.
Get Bonkley with 6 seconds, 5, 4, put up a 3, no good. Rebounded though by Jamar Brown, puts up the shot.
Grown man board. Board man gets paid, and Jamar Brown continues to show why he's the best player for the Roos as he leads all scorers with 19 points tonight. The Roos have their biggest lead of the game, and they call an offensive foul on number 9, Chase Forte with the wraparound.
Now, I was just looking through South Dakota's schedule. Nebraska, they still scored 79 but lost 96 to 79.
And that's in the Big Ten.
They also had another Big Ten game. Iowa scored 77, lost 96 to 77. South Dakota has played 2 Big Ten teams, and Kansas City's giving up less points than them.
It just shows, you know, you practice how you play. As Diallo has a rare turnover, I think it's only his 2nd for the night.
That's Giallo's 4th.
As Devontae Hall will come check in for him.
5 minutes left. Yeah, you still want to take him out.
Definitely.
Might put him back in here with like under 2. As the first shot by Caleb Stewart is good. Second shot is also good. It is 59 to 47. And I believe they just called a media timeout. So 59-47, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Can the Roos hold on? There's only 1 media timeout left. We'll be right back. Back here in Kansas City, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Roos are up by 12, 59-47. Both teams in the double bonus as the Roos are getting ready to inbound. And unique way of inbounding there, but it worked.
It did. As Cameron Foss ran back out of bounds, but just passed out of bounds,
Foss looked to put up a three, but didn't. Passes back out to Hall. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Hall has it outside the arc. Goes in, gets fouled.
Great take. As me and Zach were discussing, the Roos only have 3 more threes to make to match their season average of 10.
But I think they've started shooting it a little bit less here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. More patient, looking to just feed the paint, either drive and
Hall's first shot bounces off the rim.
Devontae Hall makes the second for it, though, as the Roos have a 60-47 lead. If the Coyotes are going to make a comeback, it has to be now.
It does have to be now.
As we say that, Chase Forte takes the tough 2, and he makes it.
Hall racing down the court.
Misses the layup.
Bonkly gets it and puts it in. 2 for 2 right there. A 2 for a 2. As the cheerleaders get hit by the ball. Petty to inbound. Devontae Hall with the ball, out to Petty. Petty's looking to take a three, doesn't. Passes into Bonkly. Bonkly passes back out to Petty, out to Hall. Hall thought about taking a three, doesn't. And the ball gets tipped off of South Dakota, out of bounds.
Great patience at ball possession. Both Petty and Hall could have took an open three instead, patience.
Instead, oh wait, no, that's not Jamar. That's Foss right there. Puts up a hook two. We were both really excited about this game going into it. Ooh.
I think Forte just going to drive off the screen every time now that they're down.
Forte took a pretty big tumble there.
Oh, he definitely did. He's going to feel that tomorrow morning.
We've reached the under 4 timeout. 64-49, 3:48 left in the game. Both teams in the double. We'll be right back right after this. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in a 15-point game. The Roos are up 64 to 49. Both teams are in the double bonus, so neither team really has fouls to give. What do you think about this one here, Titus?
I'm very impressed with the Roos. They're just execution on the offensive side in the half-court sets. They can get whatever they want. They want to catch and shoot three, they can get it. If they want to drive and kick three, they want a tough two floater. They've all night that they get in what they want, and that's why they have the 15-point lead over the Coyotes.
Forte at the line shooting two. Takes the first one. Makes the second as well. Cuts the lead to 13. Now, as I was saying before the timeout, both Titus and I were really excited about this game going into it. And to be honest, I think it's paid off.
It has not disappointed at all.
Giallo here with the ball, looking for someone to pass to. Can't really find it. Goes to a Bonkley. Out to Petty. Petty defended really well. Foss now with the ball. 4 seconds to shoot. Puts up a three. Nope. Nope, that's a... They're looking to see if that's a shot clock violation here by Brown here, Jamar Brown.
It was a good hustle play, but I do think he was a tad bit late.
I think it was a shot clock violation here, and
It's
that's
just-
coming from a big-time KC fan.
It just shows he's there every play. Every time you take your eye off him for 1 second, and he's grabbing a rebound. If he's not grabbing a rebound, he's hitting a three. If he's not hitting a three, he's facilitating for others.
When we say he is literally all over the court, he is all over the court.
We promise you guys we're not over-exaggerating this. He truly is all over the court.
There's like 10 of them out there at any given time. A lot of people are filing out of the stands right now, but I don't know why.
I don't either. There's still a lot of 3 minutes left. It's only a 13-point game. You never know. I'm not going to say anything because I am rooting for the Roos.
I mean, like the entire top half of 106 there is just gone now.
I think those guys are too cool for school. Oh, tough three.
Tough three bounces off.
Dre
the
Bullock
backboard.
misses the...
Rebounded by the Roos.
Chase Forte with some aggressive defense, trying to keep his team in it.
Almost gets a steal there.
So aggressive, he got to foul. Diallo will head back to the free throw line.
I mean, the only way to prevent threes is to,
Foul.
Foul.
Honestly, because the Roos can get a three anytime they would like.
Drains the first free throw. And the second. So, as it stands right now, the Roos are 23 of 54 from the floor, 42.6%. Only 7 of 23 from beyond the arc, 30.4%. Meanwhile, the Coyotes are 14 of 44 from the field, 31.8%. 3 of 15 from beyond the arc, 20%. The only stat they're beating the Roos in right now is free throw percentage, 20 of 25 compared to 13 of 20.
And you just can't expect to win when you're going to lose in every statistical category besides free throws. And free throws are free. You just got to make them.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Illinois against Mizzou was just a good game. they were, 22 of 23 from the line, Illinois was.
Yeah, almost perfect.
But, sorry, Mizzou fan on the side here.
Chase Forte just being aggressive.
Almost got an and one, but rolled off the rim.
has a very based game. You know, he's skilled, but he's going to get to the same move and same spot every time Forte is. He's either going to between his legs and go for the 2 feet contest lane, or he's going to, after the screen, going to take a spin move.
They put Giallo back on the court a lot earlier than I expected.
As he misses short on the first free throw.
Back in the Yotes for 32, Simpson.
Knocks down the second.
The only player on the court right now without a foul, in fact, there are only 2 players on the court with less than 2, is Dre Bullock.
Just great executing, breaking the press for the Roos, hitting the middle, and just sprinting down the court.
Petty with the ball now outside the arc for the Roos. Ibonkali to Jamar Brown. Now to Giallo. Petty takes it inside, takes a shot, bounced off the rim, but rebounded by the Yotes. Pass out beyond the arc, missed. And there's a foul, legitimate foul, called on Ibonkali.
Strong take by Jay Bullock.
So Jamar's only 1 point away from 20 points. Double-double.
Another one. As Bullock makes the first free throw.
Second shot by Bullock is good. Paul Brunn's coming in for the Yotes, as Forte is coming out. Now there's Giallo with the ball, passes out to Brown, out to Foss, now back to Giallo.
Yeah, like the Roos have been doing all game, just running their half-court set, milking the clock. It's a huge reason the Coyotes only have 54 points in this game, using the entire shot clock until they have to shoot it to the last shot.
Pass out to Brown. Can Brown get his 20th point here? Puts up a mid-range, no. But rebound, and the shot clock resets.
And all in all, the Coyotes were just out-coached tonight.
There is a foul against Giallo.
As he will be shooting 2 free throws. Chase Forte and Cameron Friends looking to check in for the Roos as there's a minute left. A minute and 7 seconds left in this game.
Giallo makes the first. Makes the second.
Roos with a 14-point lead. They got this one in the bag. Still playing hard on both ends of this, as the Cameron Foss with the rejection off the glass.
That was a great block.
Just said, give me that.
Giallo is perfect from the free throw line. Perfect 4 for 4. Jamar Brown's 5 for 5.
Diallo with another rare turnover as he actually just throws it out of bounds. Wasn't close to anyone.
Now, I mentioned earlier that Jamar Brown has his double-double. He has 19 points and 11 rebounds, but also has 3 steals. Giallo out to Foss with 25 seconds left, and we can call this one a game. Shot clock is still on, but there's only about 1.2 seconds difference.
Just not enough time for for a comeback at this moment.
No. Sweeney was pretty happy.
Oh, yeah. Some cheers from crowds and some exiting fans.
Calling a shot clock violation. Oh boy. 2.1 seconds left on the game clock. And not only do the Roos win, but they cover.
Oh yeah, by a large margin.
Misses the final shot of the game. Your Roos win the game 68-54. In what was a very fun game.
Yep.
The Roos held the Yotes to 22.6 points less than their average on the season.
And that has to be the statement of this game. Roos buying in on the defensive side of the ball and shutting them out. Still putting up almost 70 points.
Roos averaged 77.2, but got about 9.2 less than that. But that's going to be it from us. We got to get to post-game before they shut the door on us. Thank you for listening. I'm Zach Gunter.
And I'm Titus Holmes.
Thank you for tuning in. And the next game that we will be broadcasting will be a women's game due to an agreement between the athletic department here at UMKC and 41 Action News. You can catch most of the men's games here on 38th Spot, but we will be calling a women's basketball game here on January 22nd. Tune in to that, and we'll see you then.